Hello, good morning. It's Monday the 11th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So it's all about the leadership race to succeed Boris at the moment. At the last count, I think we had about 11 who have thrown their hat in the ring. Rishi Sunak is the clear favourite at the moment. He launched his campaign website at the weekend. Fun fact about that, readyforrishi.com was registered on the 23rd of December, 4 days after the lockdown garden party photos were leaked. Fun fact about those photos, angle comparison against floor plans suggests they could easily have been taken from the Chancellor's office. Now, I'm not saying he's a slippery snake who can't be trusted, but he is a politician. And he is also a beneficiary of his wife's Cayman Island trust. Goodness knows how much tax his family avoided through his wife's non-dom status. Anyway, how's that for a segue? Because tax is one of the key leadership debates. Segues from the Segway. Maybe that should be a new bit for FX Blue. Anyway, Sunak has implied those promising tax cuts are playing to the crowd, since funding that would need to be found elsewhere. And he knows, you see. He was Chancellor, don't you know? And he, of course, had to balance the books for all that lost tax revenue from his wife. Anyway, plenty more fun and games and dirty tricks ahead, no doubt, while the political schoolyard runs wild. And that shift of focus for Westminster will leave the economy firmly in the hands of the Bank of England. And they have a pretty tough job ahead of them at the moment. The economy continues to falter and inflation shows little signs of abating. Archhawk Michael Saunders is leaving the MPC in September, and Catherine Mann looks ready to step into his shoes, take on the role of Archhawk. Recently, her comments have been more aggressive regarding the front-loading of the interest rate hikes, as the little and often approach has had little effect so far. Despite a Boris bounce on his resignation, sterling is under pressure. We saw a low of 118.70 against the dollar last week, but we kick off this morning from around 119.75 against the dollar and about 118 against the euro. Now, as usual, Non-Farm Friday delivered the unexpected. We had about 372,000 new jobs confirmed for June, which was much higher than forecast, and it saw our very own Phil Blackwell take the top spot. He's the man behind the whizzy little graphics, don't you know? And seeing the bids suggest that he could be a first-time winner, he redefined measure twice, cut once. He checked, double-checked and checked once more before finally accepting the trophy. It was certainly a little more natural for old Novak Djokovic to accept the trophy yesterday, that's for sure. But well done, Phil, all the same. Anyway, the data confirmed that the economy is probably not heading towards a recession in the short term, and the Fed will probably continue with their aggressive rate hikes at their next meeting on June 26th. The dollar index is on the rampage once again. We saw a high of 107.80 last week, and euro dollar kicks off the new week down around 101.40. So that's it from me. Have a great week and do join me again tomorrow. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.